What's up YouTube, Carton221 here, and welcome back to another Code of Heroes 2 replay. This time I'm playing as the Germans, or the Wehrmacht, on a different map I don't think I've showed before on my channel. It was one of the newer maps that came out. It's Lasur Factory, or Lasur Factory. Now this map is very interesting because it was actually in the campaign. There's basically 5 crossings here, 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 and here. And mortars are very effective on this map. You can use a bunker to hold up various points. I am going to be on the... Whoops, hold on. You do Alt, by the way, to change your camera. So if I want to zoom in on my infantry or something, I'd do this. Anyway, I'm going to be using the Mechanized Assault Doctrine, which I just put up here. One thing that's great about the Mechanized Assault is it's very good for rushing, because I don't even have my building built, right? I already have my Assault Grenadiers coming over just out of spawn here. Same with, yeah, I built that. So I'm getting an MG42, and I got my Assault Grenadiers and my Pioneers pushing forward. Now on this left flank, as you can see, this is a victory point, right? This area right here is literally the perfect defensive area. Let's look at it from this side really quickly. So if you're assaulting from this side, your only cover is this wall. That's heavy. But if you can get... And if you're putting a, you put a machine gun here, a machine gun right here, you can get a mortar. It's just very defensible. I mean, you can get a bunker, but I really like this area to put a machine gun to cover this left side. By the way, they can't flank around you. You got this big building right here, so they can't flank that. But you can put like an MG here, which is very good. An MG here, you can cover this area. You can put a bunker here to cover this side. That's what I'm doing. We're gonna beat the. I'm gonna be pushing hard on this left flank here. They're immediately pushing for the field. Let's take off Fog of War. So far, 2 of them have built support companies, which are which might be a good idea on this map because machine guns can definitely hold off. I mean, all you need really is an MG right here to hold off this whole area from basic conscripts and stuff, unless they get snipers. So my ally over here is helping me out a lot. Tony is going to help hold this fuel while I push forward on this victory point. Meanwhile, I got the machine gun crew coming up. I got a second machine gun crew because I know this map on this side at least. And these guys are going to put down something. These guys are going to try to take over that that point there. This is an interesting building to take because it's several stories. It's about 3 stories. And you got the roof there. Anyway, I'm trying to help them out because I'm seeing that this is starting to fall, and that's our fuel. And if they have both fuel, we're in deep trouble. Let's go see what some of the doctrines that they picked out. So far, we just have guard motor coordinate tactics. I like this one a lot. It's very balanced with the tanks and the mortar and the guard riflemen. And I want to bring these guys in the heavy cover here, and they're going to start beating these conscripts because they're point blank with them, and they have the MP44s. Going against the Mosin again and conscripts, we should be able to beat them. Anyway, he brought up a bunch. Tony just threw all these troops here, and we're going to repel these guys pretty much. As you can see, these assault grenadiers are very good in the opening stages against conscripts. Once they get these like assault grenades, they're even better. Anyway, like I said, send up my machine gun right here, and we can cover this left flank, and I'm going to set my other machine gun up here. So they're covering each other, as you can see, and we have this victory point pretty much locked down. Now, one disadvantage of the assault grenadiers is they do not have Panzerfaust. Anyway, they have a lot of troops over there. They have some troops flanking around there, and they're trying to take this, but as you can see, machine guns, pin them, victory flag goes back up. And they got a mortar. Now, I played another match on here where they had 120mm mortars, and they were just bombarding this area left and right and destroyed all the defenses. I'm putting up some barbed wire to help just stall the advance of these guys. I just want to really cut off the fuel here from them unless they have a scout car or something. Which so far, okay, this guy is putting an assault. I'm sorry, he's putting up a special rifle command where he could get some of the scout cars. Now, I do have a grenadier. I mixed in grenadier with these guys because if a scout car comes, I want to be able to hit it with a Panzerfaust. Now, I'm not going to let him mortar me. That's my big thing about my defense, right? We have a defensive, we have like 2 machine guns there, but we're not going to let the Soviets just sit back and mortar us. We're going to push after them. We're not just going to let them, I mean, I'm going to take these points. I'm going to aggressively push on this side, right? I'm not going to go too far because I don't know what's happening or what's going to be around. Meanwhile, my ally Tony is shipped over to the center here. You know, this field was not taken, I think, unfortunately. As you can see, I do have the barbed wire almost completely set up. Now, I could have left a gap and put a mine there, but the Germans have the S minefields, keep that in mind. So I know more Soviets are probably coming. And they even shot one of my guys down, which is not good. I have teched up to tech level 2. I'm going to let them take this point. It just lets me know they're coming. So, we realize that these guys, we didn't have the field point here, so we're going to both rush and try to take this. I don't believe with more units that the victory flag goes up any faster. I don't think so. I know we got Veterans Who Won conscripts here, but we're in the building. And they're bombarding the building and just blew a hole in it. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. We've injured some of our guys there. So I've lost some of my men in there. And meanwhile, I think these guys are trying to scout. I built a bunker here to help just improve my defense even more. But if you can upgrade your grenadiers like this. Flamethrower. Who just said flamethrower? Oh, these guys. When you're at low health, get your men the hell away from guys with flamethrower. Look, your guys are caught on fire. Yeah, I'm actually getting them away. So these guys got, you know, suppressed and then wiped out by my men. So I got a pretty strong defensive position over here. I got the 2 MGs and 1 bunker. I'm pretty much holding that unless they get like a bunch of mortars. This side, this guy's doing a great job. On this side, he's got snipers, machine guns. He's got a bunker here. Look, literally all 3 of them are taking him on right now. They did push a little bit here, trying to get a victory point. Once again, not going to let the mortar. Nice rifle grenade. I'm not going to let the mortar set up. I'm not going to let them bombard my bunker and my position on my machine gun crews. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, it looks like he's being pushed back slightly. Just because 3 of them teamed up on him, pretty much. Tony needs to go support him. And I thought it'd be worth it to recruit this and take away their mortar. I don't want to leave heavy weapons for these guys, right? And they're very smart. If you look at the fog of war, I can't see those guys going there. So I should have set up my machine gun a little better. As you can see, he went right out of our line of sight. Which is really cool because you come in here as one, you can see there were guys there, but he's going to try to flame some of these guys. Let's go back to the... I'm just going to pull these guys back when he does. I got a sniper up here. I'm trying to use my sniper for a recon. And I'm trying to move him away, right? Because I know the conscripts are heading right for him, and it's like he knows my guys are right there. And I couldn't believe that. Like, couldn't believe that his guy, like my guy was over here, and his guy just like seemed to go right for the sniper. Anyway, right now I'm building another bunker. This is a great spot for a reinforcement bunker here. So I can keep my men at the front line, regroup. Now, after he's been distracted, he's using the flamethrower. And he's doing a great job. I got to pull these guys back, which I'm doing right now. Good use of the flamethrower and definitely using the good line of sight. All I got to do is just pull back suddenly. I've even put this MG here. So I've managed to turn my MGs. Now, if he attacked from here, guess what? I got that covering me. So let's look back on this side. He's got a reinforcement bunker. He's been pushed back relatively, quickly, but he is using these Pioneers of Flamethrowers, which are so effective. I got another video to show you where I use my Pioneers effectively with the flamethrowers. As you can see, these guys are kind of stuck. I don't think they can hop. Okay, they can't hop over that. Good to know. I was wondering how they got around my barbed wire. Anyway, Tony's going to help push towards the center. I've pretty much got this locked down. He's got the reinforcement bunker here shortly. Got some of my grenadiers. My assault grenadier goal is to get 50 kills on them so I can get that awesome bulletin. Let's go back over to this side. I think he hit a mine or something, and he got blown up. But it's, oh, these are grenadiers. They use the Panzerfaust. Veterancy 2. I started using more grenadiers in my army. Well, not on this map or this match, but grenadiers are actually pretty decent if you upgrade them. You can keep them alive. I'm working on my unit preservation for my infantry because I'm pretty good with my tanks. Not as good with my infantry. Look at this. I didn't know there's a demo charge right here. I'm so sad. He blew up my grenadiers. I was like, that's what made me hesitant to push for any of these other points up here. Because I was very nervous. He's building another bunker. You know, getting Panzerschrecked. He's got machine guns. I like the, these guys were complaining too. They're like, you locked down the whole bunker. You locked down the whole map with a bunch of bunkers. He said they couldn't do anything. All you need is like a field gun, really, to take out a bunker. Or a mortar. 120mm mortar. I know they had 120mm mortars there. He's losing some men here, but he's blowing up the scout cars. He's going to see that this guy is down to only one man. He can run over to this bunker here and reinforce him, which is excellent. I gotta give, that assault was pretty effective in wiping out a couple units there. They even picked up the flamethrower. Anyway, they got some recon. What's interesting is, on this map, they added the repair station, and these guys have a medic station. So you can pretty much get your guys free medical aid or free repairs. Anyway, I've gotten up to tech level 2, and I'm going to try to build myself a support corps. Support corps for my armor. Armor and support corps. Anyway, massive infantry force heading directly for this victory point. We just keep leaving it unguarded, you know. If we put an S minefield or something, that'd be great. I think Tony got a little too excited about this this victory point here. I mean, this fuel point. But I mean, this just leaves him completely open to flank. This guy's strong position now. If he had, oh, I see what he's doing. He's doing exactly what I did. He's recrewing his stuff and reinforcing. Meanwhile, I'm taking this again, and look where my men are. I'm not putting them near the center anymore. We're not going to play that game. I figured that if they were, oh, he's even got shock troops here. I gotta say, just for the army this guy is throwing at me, Ducat, he can't take this. There's no way with the army he's throwing at me he can take that. I'm even ready for a scout car or some sort of T-34. Keep in mind, we're at 12 minutes, and I'm teching slightly slower than normal here. I'm sorry, the army he has right here just can't take this position. Conscripts and shock troops cannot take a position with machine guns. So massive flanking force. Interesting, but all he has to do is just turn his MG, which he's going to do right here. And these guys will be stuck in a ditch. Does he have For the Motherland on or something? No. Whoa, somebody just blew up there. Anyway, the mortar. I'm under attack, as you can see. Just holding off the MGs. I'm watching this side, because I didn't really get to see a whole lot of this side in the match. His machine gunner is almost dead. They're throwing smoke. Very good use of the shock troops to get close to the machine gun. That machine gun should die, though. But they are getting really pinned here. In fact, 3 out of 4 of their units are pinned right now, so they can't even shoot back at this machine gunner. And this guy's chasing off the conscripts with 4 units. You should really help him up here. Anyway, he's just repairing his bunker here as mortars are raining down. Their main effort, I think, was over here because, let's be honest, this is their fuel. Maybe I'm Panzerschrecks. I'm ready for that T-34. I haven't seen anything from this guy. Anyway, these conscripts are kind of crazy. They want to die. These guys never held a victory point. I mean, they held the middle one temporarily. They did cut off the fuel here. I just went right for heavy. heavy tanks. I'm gonna grab a Panther, I think, here. I'm not sure, I can't remember. They got a field gun up. Now, if they start using their barrage, they could wipe out some of these bunkers. This guy's lost a ton of men. I don't think I've lost a single unit so far, actually. Then again, I'm not getting a ton of action on my side. Keep in mind, the bunkers are only as useful as you make them. But he did a good job of using the reinforcement bunker to keep alive his men. What is that? A T-70 this late in the game? Like I said, it's 15 minutes in the game. It's even got mines. Honestly, Minesweepers putting the... I understand sending them in first or whatever, but there's no way with the amount of like destruction you've been shooting into that area there's any mines. They would definitely gone off with the amount of explosives that are going on. Yeah, these guys go send up the reinforcement bunker to use them. You know, they've kind of given up on my side. Panther's almost ready. I told them, you know, maybe let them hold the victory point. Let's have some more fun. So that pack was able to take out that tank, which was kind of brilliant, actually. And now he's going after the field guns. I mean, if you can just get some of these guys near the field guns, especially Veterans E2, do a lot of damage. I wonder if it was, I didn't know this building was occupiable. That could be very good. And look, KB1. They did a good job of sending conscripts. I think they were too focused on conscripts though in this game. You know, I'm just got my Panzer Grenadiers looking for enemy tanks behind the lines. Yeah, pretty easy match overall. Just lockdown on the bunkers really helped us win this game, especially on my side. You can see how, I mean, if they tried assaulting, there was no real way they could have won that. I didn't lose a single unit. Some of my assault carriers got blown up. I got the machine guns, bunker, pack. I had the anti-tank guys here. There's pretty much nothing they could do. Unless they got a Katusha and just bombarded me for 10 minutes. I didn't do anything to seek it out. Day 101. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Calling 4-minute 2-1 signing off.